Find product links below and hundreds more videos on my channel.
Hey guys, welcome back. So I wanted to give you this little tip about a DIY motor that you can do for fairly cheap and fairly easy. I'm sure there are other options that might be better. For example, if you know how to do the electronics and make your own motor, you could probably make one for about the same price, but that's better with like a speed control and whatever. And if you have the budget, you know, to spend maybe £200 more than this, then you could buy something like the Canova, which is, as far as I know, it's the cheapest decent one on the market. So this was about £17, 1.7, and so it's fairly cheap. I'm pretty sure you can buy cheaper ones on eBay now. This was a couple of years ago when I bought this, and in my experience, things only get cheaper on eBay. So basically, this is a rotisserie motor, meaning it's intended for rotating a chicken over a barbecue or whatever. And this thing runs on a D battery or the included power adapter. And I'm not going to go into the specs of this thing too much. First of all, because I don't know them, and secondly, because I don't think you can still buy this exact model. I'm not sure, maybe you can. But I'll have a link down below to the ones that I find currently on eBay. Basically, this one came with a little power adapter and, you know, with a place for a D battery. And this one has a 6mm connection right there, which should fit something like... Where has it gone? Here. So something like the square connector, the 1/4 inch or 6mm connector for a screwdriver. And I'm not sure the exact name, but I'll have a link down below as well. So basically that square connector for screwdriver will allow you to connect something to that connection, and it should say in the specs of the motor what connection it has. And basically you would connect it to there and then put a wheel here. And so once you put a wheel there, you would place this thing, you would connect to the actual part of the slider that moves, you know, where your camera is, and then connect. So this is just a friction arm. It's about £10 on eBay, and you want to get one of these anyways. I mean, a lot of us have them. Pretty much most video shooters, I think, would have one of these. And so these are about £10 on eBay. A clamp is another really useful tool in your kit, so you might want to get one of those anyways. And that's, once again, sort of, I think £5-ish, maybe even less. And so, okay, so basically you'd have this thing in whatever position you want it to connect. And then this, imagine this is now the slider, the part that moves on the slider. And now I'm sorry, I'm not making a full video about this. I don't really have the time to do that. And it's also going to be a little different for each motor that you're going to be using. So that's my, yeah, I'm just not making like a really big fancy video about this. Just wanted to share this tip. So basically you turn it on. And then once this thing spins with a little wheel on it, like a little rubber wheel or whatever you add to it, then this would be basically rolling the camera along the slider. So this part would be touching the actual rail of the slider, literally just touching the rail, touching the side of the slider or anywhere that has a smooth surface. And that is going to be carrying, so now that's spin, so let's even just basically like a car moving along a track, a train moving along a track. It's just going to be really slowly moving as it spins. This one has this one can go either way, so left and right, but it doesn't have a speed control. So if you can get one with a speed control, then that's going to be ideal. And at the time when I bought this, the ones with the speed control were just a little more expensive, and so I just went for this one. And now you want to get basically one as slow as possible. I don't know what rotations per minute this is, but you definitely want as low a number as possible. The lower the number, the slower the time lapse you're going to be able to do. But with a speed control, you might be able to then use the same one for various uses. For example, you could have like a rotating product shot on, you know, like on a tabletop surface, and that will have to spin fairly fast for that thing to actually show in the video that it's spinning. Now, another thing you can do to control the speed is to actually change this thing. As you can see, well, it's fairly basic physics. The larger the wheel you have on here, the faster it'll go. And so basically, if you have a large wheel on here, the same amount of rotation that's happening right now will make it move faster. And then the smaller the wheel that you put on here will make it go slower. That's basically just really, really basic fact of life. So basically, I hope you found this helpful. I'm sorry that it's not like a full complete tutorial about how to you know, how to use this or how fast it goes or whatever, but I'll just have a link down below to some eBay ones, and yeah, let me know what you guys managed to do with something like this. You know, maybe send me a link to your video or whatever. if you make any cool stuff with this. So hope you found this helpful. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!